Is it time to reimagine your future? The right business skills may make a difference in your career. At Capella University, we offer a relevant education that's designed to focus on what you need to know in the business world. We'll teach professional skills to help you pursue your goals, like business management, strategic planning, and effective communication. And you can apply these skills right away. A different future is closer than you think with Capella University. Learn more at capella.edu.
Want to shop Walmart Black Friday deals first? Walmart Plus members get early access to our hottest deals. Join now and get 50% off a one-year annual membership. Shop Black Friday deals first with Walmart Plus. See terms at walmartplus.com.
This episode is brought to you by Netflix. From the co-director of Shrek and the visionary behind Toy Story comes Spellbound, a magical new animated adventure starring Rachel Zegler, John Lithgow, Jennifer Lewis, Nathan Lane, and Titus Burgess with Javier Bardem and Nicole Kidman. When a powerful spell turns her parents into monsters, Princess Elian must journey into the wild to reverse the curse before it's too late. Watch Spellbound only on Netflix November 22nd.
Kroger Delivery has one mission: to deliver the freshest food right to your door. That's why our drivers are pros. Our trucks are refrigerated. And when it comes to low prices, we always deliver. With $20 off your first order of $75 or more, there's no better time to get in on the action. Mission accomplished. Restrictions apply. See site for details.
Welcome back to Rams Up, your favorite LA Rams podcast. We are part of the Fans First Sports Network. You can follow us on our YouTube channel as well, at LA Rams Up. I'm your host, Mark. I'll be joined occasionally by my football gurus, Paul and Ian. Let's get to it. Welcome back, everybody. Mark from Rams Up here, episode 581. I'm going to have my complete preview of the Rams Patriots game coming up here in a minute. Get through some news and notes. Sean McVay has said that Rob Havenstein is definitely out for this Sunday's game, as is Neville Gallimore and Charles Woods. Joseph Noteboom still doubtful. So some questions lingering about the Rams' offensive line. It's got to be Warren McClendon at right tackle, right? And who's starting at center? McVay indicating they have made a decision on that front, but a little bit of gamesmanship going on here. Admittedly, he said they are not announcing who that individual is. Got to be Limmer or Jackson, I assume. So we'll have to see about that. Probably won't know until pregame warmups. And he also said tight end Tyler Higbee is a couple of weeks away from returning, and that is good news. Miss that guy. I mean, Davis Allen has had some good moments, Hunter Long as well. Colby Parkinson early in the year, getting involved in the run game, but I don't think any of them measure up to Tyler Higbee. Byron Young apparently dealing with a knee issue. He is questionable, so if he can't go, I suspect we'd see a little bit more of Nick Hampton or Brennan Jackson. Now the Patriots, they have 11 players that are questionable. That includes defensive tackle Jacqueline Roy, linebacker Sione Takitaki, defensive end Dietrich Wise, safety Kyle Duger, defensive tackle Daniel Ekwali, linebacker Christian Ellis, tackle Vidarian Lowe, safety Marte Mapu, and defensive tackle Christian Barmore. So they're really banged up. Mapu, by the way, is that safety linebacker, at least coming out of Sacramento State, a safety linebacker, and he is starting for the Patriots at safety. Hey, and we've been talking about Jared Verse, front runner for Defensive Rookie of the Year, right? Well, you know what? He's probably in line for a Pro Bowl, if not All-Pro. Definitely an NFC Pro Bowl berth. I looked at last year's outside linebackers. Micah Parsons has missed a lot of games this year. He'll still get named to the Pro Bowl. And the other two, Danielle Hunter, now with the Texans in the AFC, and Hassan Reddick, now with the Jets, also in the AFC. So I'm not going to go through each roster in the NFC outside linebackers and see how they measure up against Jared Verse, but I think Verse might be in line for a Pro Bowl as well as Defensive Rookie of the Year. Ian, Paul, and I have talked a lot about the Rams' play selection, game planning, and such, and it occurred to me during our last roundtable. Didn't pull it off, though. And what am I talking about? Asking ChatGPT what the Rams should be doing against the New England Patriots. And they suggested a first play, a play-action pass out of 11 personnel, taking a deep shot to wide receiver Cooper Kupp or Puka Nacua. And how did they defend this play selection? Set the tone, starting with a play-action pass, can catch the Patriots off guard. It's an aggressive start, signals that the Rams are going to attack downfield, and both of these are because the Patriots are probably going to be keyed on stopping Kyren Williams. Well, if they've been watching Ram games, maybe they won't be doing that. And ChatGPT thinks the Rams have an advantage there. The Patriots have shown vulnerabilities in their secondary. Now, I don't think they're talking about Christian Gonzalez here. I certainly hope not. And an alternative, a quick screen or outside zone run. Now, what did ChatGPT think the Rams' overall offensive strategy should be? Lean on a quick passing game, play action with deep shots, utilize pre-snap motions and shifts. Well, the Rams do that virtually every play already. And number 4 on their list, hey, sounds like Ian and Paul talking here, run game variety. A consistent run game, mixing outside zone runs and inside power runs. That's what ChatGPT has to say about this game. Seems fairly spot on. Not sure if I like that first call play action deep shot, but other than that, ChatGPT seems to be onto something here. Then I looked at it from the other side. I asked ChatGPT, what should the Patriots offense do? What should their game plan be against the Rams? And quick passing game, the objective, well, this is where it goes south real fast. Minimize the impact of Aaron Donald in the Rams pass rush. So maybe we just disregard all of this. I kind of agree with the approach, but maybe ChatGPT needs to do some additional data mining on the Rams roster. They also said the Patriots should establish the run game and go to the play action pass as well. So I don't know. First part I really liked, Rams against the Patriots. The second part definitely has some holes in the supporting data. Back in a second with my Rams Patriots preview.
Want to shop Walmart Black Friday deals first? Walmart Plus members get early access to our hottest deals. Join now and get 50% off a 1-year annual membership. Shop Black Friday deals first with Walmart Plus. See terms at walmartplus.com.
This episode is brought to you by Etsy.
Oh.
Hear that?
Okay. Thank you.
Etsy knows these aren't the sounds of holiday gifting. Well, not the ones you're hoping for. You want squeals of delight. Happy tears.
How did you?
And spontaneously written songs of joy.
I am so happy. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Okay, the song needs a bit of work, but anyway, to get those reactions, make sure everyone on your list feels heard with handmade, handpicked, and designed gifts from small shops on Etsy. Gifts like personalized jewelry, custom artwork, cozy style items, vintage pieces, and home decor to celebrate all of your favorite people and their specific kind of special. For original gifts that say, I get you, Etsy has it.
Blinds.com is kicking off the savings early with Black Friday mega deals all month long. A Blinds.com design expert can help you make the perfect selection on your schedule. We can even handle everything from measure to your whole home installed for just one low cost. With over 25 million windows covered, Blinds.com is the #1 online retailer of custom window coverings. Get up to 45% off site-wide and a free professional measure right now at Blinds.com. Rules and restrictions may apply.
This year, Santa's bringing the power of Energizer into his workshop.
Whoa, the Energizer Bunny's got so much power.
Wait, he's powered up all the toys. I think that means we're done for the year.
I love this bunny.
He's the hardest working helper the North Pole has ever seen. And he wants all your gifts to have the power of the #1 longest-lasting AA battery. So this holiday season, stock up on Santa's and the elves' favorite battery, Energizer Ultimate Lithium.
Let's get into my preview. Rams at New England, Sunday morning, 10 a.m. game. Patriots come in with a 3-7 record. The Rams at 4-5. Patriots lead this series 9 wins, 6 losses. Hate to mention it, but 2 of those wins in the Super Bowl. Quite the bummer. Last time they played, December of 2020 in Los Angeles at SoFi. Rams 24, Patriots 3. Cam Newton and Jarrett Stidham both played quarterback for the Patriots. Linebacker Kenny Young had a 79-yard pick six for the Rams. Cam Akers, 171 yards rushing. So that win broke a 6-game losing streak the Rams had against the Patriots. The odds in this one, Rams favored by 4.5. The weather, overnight low will be in the 30s, should be in the 50s by game time, so weather should not be an issue. What have the Patriots done so far this year? They opened with a 16-10 win over the Bengals, then they lost 6 straight to the Seahawks, the Jets, the 49ers, the Dolphins, the Texans, and the Jags. Then they beat the Jets, came back and lost to the Titans, and then they beat the Bears last week 19-3. So what is the personality of this Patriots team? They're one of those teams that they're not very electric on offense. They're not necessarily going to smother you on defense, but they do have some good players on both sides of the ball, particularly their defense, though. But their offense, 157 yards passing a game, that's dead last in the NFL. Drake May and Jacoby Brissett splitting the duties up to now statistically, but it's Drake May's show at this point. They rush for 114 yards per game, that's 22nd. They have allowed 32 sacks, and their third down efficiency, just 35%, that is 26th. So their offense kind of struggles, really. They really lean on their defense to keep them in games, but Drake May is very elusive, big quarterback, but he can run very fast, and he presents a very special problem for defenses because he's got the arm and he can run as well, but he's a young quarterback. He will make mistakes. Patriots defense, I think they're better than their statistics show. They give up 220 yards passing per game. That's 22nd. 128 yards rushing per game. That's 19th. And they have 25 sacks, which isn't too shabby. They do get after the quarterback a little bit. Player stats, as I said, Jacoby Brissett started a handful of games, and Drake May, he is the guy now. Drake May has surpassed him in yards, 954 passing yards to Brissett's 828. May, 7 TDs, 5 interceptions. They lean on running back Ramondre Stevenson. He's a big back, really good receiver though. He has rushed for 512 yards, a 3.8 average, 6 TDs. And their leading receiver is a tight end, Hunter Henry, 428 yards with 1 TD. Their leading receiver, wide receiver, is Demario Douglas, 356 yards and just 1 TD. On defense, their leading tackler is linebacker Tahani Tavai, and Dietrich Wise and Keon White both have 5 sacks. Wise is questionable for this game, though. Other key players, well, really one guy we want to talk about on defense, and that's cornerback Christian Gonzalez, second-year guy out of Oregon, and he is quickly developing into one of the best cornerbacks in the league. And we'll talk about him a little bit more when we get to our final thoughts segment, because he's got to play a big part in the Patriots' game plan and their approach to slowing down this Rams offense, which is actually might not need much slowing down. They have been plodding along. Underachieving would be an understatement at this point, but how they deploy Christian Gonzalez is going to be a really key to this game and how the Rams offense may function and respond to what the Patriots do. And not a key player, but worth mentioning, former Ram draft pick O'Shawn Mathis is on their roster now, outside linebacker. Their coaching staff, Jared Mayo, former Patriots linebacker, he's in his first year. And their 2023 draft picks, what did they do? Well, they took quarterback Drake May in the first round. They took another quarterback later, Joe Milton, the big-armed quarterback out of Tennessee. They drafted 2 wide receivers, Jalen Polk out of Washington and Javon Baker. And Polk's made a little bit of a mark, second-round pick. He has 11 catches. And they drafted 2 offensive linemen, Caden Wallace and Layden Robinson. Now, out of all these draft picks, the only one that's really made his mark at all is Drake May. Polk, 11 catches. I thought the Rams might be interested in him in the draft. Seems like the Rams' type of wide receiver. So I don't know about this draft right now. They have to be a little disappointed. No one really making a significant contribution outside of May. And I don't know if their free agent activity was really that rewarding either. They signed Jalen Watkins, a safety. He's a depth player. Wide receiver KJ Osborne, he's been around a while. Tight end Austin Hooper gives them 2 veteran tight ends, him and Hunter Henry. Running back Antonio Gibson, he spells Ramondre Stevenson at times. They signed offensive tackle Chukwuma Okorafor, but he decided he doesn't want to play football anymore. So that did not play out very well. And, of course, they signed the quarterback Jacoby Brissett. What are my fearsome 4 keys to the game? Well, the Rams' pass rush has been getting after it, but they need to be disciplined in this game or Drake May will really hurt you. They're going to get to Drake May, I predict 2 or 3 times, but it's more important that they don't let him extend plays. Bring the pressure, but don't surrender escape alleys for him. Let's keep the play in front of us, guys. We all want sacks, but at the same time, we don't want May escaping like Tua did and hurting us really badly a couple times. Fearsome key number 2, broken record here. We need to run the ball, hand it off to Kyren Williams, especially with this good Patriots defense led by this cornerback Gonzalez. More important to run the ball, take their best player out of the game a little bit. That's what the Patriots do to their opponents, right? We should do the same. Make Christian Gonzalez somewhat irrelevant. And fearsome key number 3, we got to be better in the red zone. This is getting really pitiful. Sean McVay has to draw something up. Hey, maybe just creative runs to Kyren Williams. We have the offensive line to move this ball down the field and including in the red zone. We've done it earlier in the season. Kyren has no problem scoring from 3, 4, 5 yards out. Let's get back to that. And if we prove we can do that, maybe we can go play action, Sean. But we don't have to throw 3 times from the 4-yard line trying to score. And fearsome key number 4. So back to Christian Gonzalez. How are they going to use him? They're going to probably use him to take away Cooper Kupp or Puka Nacua, or at least try to. And he probably will do a pretty good job at doing that. So I expect the Patriots then to maybe double team another wide receiver, whether it's Puka or Cooper, one of those guys, right? So Gonzalez on one of them, kind of double teaming the other. And that just elevates the importance of guys like DeMarcus Robinson, Tyler Johnson. If Jordan Whittington gets in the game, him too. Tutu Atwell, Xavier Smith, whatever happened to him. So those guys have to step up and make an impact in this game if the Patriots focus on taking away Cooper and Puka as much as they can. Hey, Cooper and Puka are great receivers, so they could still have really big days. But you have to go into this game preparing for the Patriots attempting to take away one or both of them as much as possible. Someone else needs to step up. We can't wait till the 4th quarter to get to Marcus Robinson the ball like we did against the Dolphins. And that's not necessarily on DeMarcus. That's on the coaching staff, Matthew Stafford. And you know what? Our offensive line has to play better for any of this to work, especially in pass blocking. So what's my final word on this game? You know, this has all the hallmarks of a game that's going to be a real struggle for the Rams to win, to fly across the country and beat a Patriots team that's a little bit better than the record shows. They will make for a long day for our offense, the way this defense plays. But I still think the Rams are just so close to really making it work again, like they did against the 49ers, like they did in the second half against the Seahawks. They have what it takes. It just got to be better prepared, better play calling, and everybody needs to stay focused, especially this offensive line. And I don't know what this offensive line is going to look like. My hope it would be Avila, Limmer, and Dotson in the middle there. But I suspect they're going to bring back Jonah Jackson, and who's the right tackle might be Warren McClendon. So there's going to be some challenges for our offensive line once again. And if McClendon is playing right tackle, more reason to keep Limmer in there. Get back to what was working before on the interior, plug Avila in left guard. I have no problem with that, but minimize the changes. Jonah Jackson did not have a good game. Let's get back to Limmer. That would be my vote. So my final word, the Rams 27, Patriots 13. The offense is a little bit more efficient in the red zone. Our defense plays lights out, holds the Patriots to a touchdown and 2 field goals. And you know what? I may regret saying this, but this is a game where the Rams defense could hold the Patriots to single digits, and that just might happen. Not making a prediction. I just don't see the Patriots being able to put up a 20 spot on this Rams defense. The question is, how many points can this Rams offense muster, given what we've seen over the last few weeks? Rams 27, Patriots 13. Rams get back to 5-5 and stay in the hunt for a wild card spot and potentially a divisional championship. That's going to do it for this episode. Remember, you can reach us at ramsuppodcast@gmail.com. And don't forget about our YouTube channel. Our handle is at laramsup.com. Till next time, keep the horns up, stay safe, and have fun out there.
It can get lonely climbing Mount McKinley, so to entertain myself, I go to ChumbaCasino.com. At Chumba Casino, I can play hundreds of online casino-style games for free, like online slots, bingo, Slingo, and more. Plus, I get a daily login bonus. It's just too bad that up here, I don't have anyone to share my excitement with. Woohoo!
Live the Chumba life. Anytime, anywhere. Play for free now at ChumbaCasino.com.
VGW Group. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+.